It is a stressful time for many of us, and kids can feel that stress too, especially if they're having a tough time processing emotions like fear, anger, anxiety, and sadness. But thankfully, dance, it can be a great outlet for people of all ages, especially our kids. And with us to explain how dance can help express and understand their emotions is Sacramento dance teacher Tee Sandifer, known as Miss T by her students. Hey, Miss T, thanks for joining us.
Hi, thank you for having us. We're so excited.
Yeah, extreme stress is being placed on kids right now who don't know how to process all of these emotions that we're dealing with right now. Why is dance a great way to help kids process their emotions?
Well, we found that often they don't always know how to communicate, I am stressed, I am afraid, I am anxious. So when we can get them dancing, they're able to have that communication, not just through the music, but also through the movement. And we've also learned that the more they have access to this kind of stuff, it doesn't just give them individually the opportunity to express, but it gives them the opportunity to come together in a positive, safe space to express their challenges and concerns. And most times they learn more from each other than they do on their own. So just us giving them access to this gives them access to relief and opportunity.
Oh, and I know that you have such great energy, and obviously that helps connect with the kids. When we talk about fear, there's a lot of fears going on right now because kids don't know what's really happening around them. How can dance help with that? Can you give us some examples?
Absolutely. So what we do is we give the opposite. So if we're looking at a spectrum, here's fear, we go on the whole other side of that opposite spectrum and we hit hope. So what we do through dance is we don't just give them the movement, but we also create opportunities for them. We're constantly encouraging them to not settle into this moment because globally there's fear everywhere. And I've never seen anything quite like this in my lifetime. My parents haven't seen it in their lifetime. So what these kids are enduring right now is a completely different level and intensity of stress and fear and anxiety. But when you can get them to focus past this moment and focus on their future, give them a hope for their future by way of career opportunities, relationship building, and a good old-fashioned hug. I know it's like we got quarantine stuff, but still that stuff really makes all the difference in the world. There's nothing like the human connect. So once we give them access to that kind of stuff, it pushes them down on the other side of the spectrum toward love and hope. And we find that's that lends tremendously to their growth.
Yeah, and right now, Miss T, how are you connecting with your dancers when they can't see you in person, they can't go to the studio?
Oh, so many creative ways. So a couple things that we're doing is we're doing Zoom classes so that we can still see them and they can still see us. And when we were on the in-shelter, under the in-shelter orders, we did quite a bit of that. Right now, we're able to do pop-up dance spots, and we're going into communities, especially our more vulnerable communities. There's no charge for this. We just want our kids to have access. We are definitely practicing social distancing, and we're using safe spaces that they're accustomed to. We're not technically going inside the building, but as you can see, we use the parking lot, and the lines are perfect for our distancing guidelines. So we're popping up, and then on demand, we found that our kids are they're kind of up around the clock now, so it's not school time anymore. So they can download, watch our videos at pastclass.com on demand and still get that same creative release at home.
Oh, that's awesome. And I understand today you're going to be doing some of this popping up and sharing your love of dance. What's the goal when you're out in the community today?
To get them connected, to get them to express whatever anger and frustration and rage they have going on right now. And there's quite a bit of that. But the objective is if I can get them together and get them just to kind of get it out, it makes them less inclined to do some of the other more destructive things that we're seeing on the news today.
Oh, I think it's great that you're offering this outlet. So again, where can our viewers keep up with you, your events, this positivity that you're offering? How can they find out about all of this?
Super, super simple, studioteedance.com. And if you want to get your dance on anytime, we now have an on-demand platform called passtoclass.com. You can do that. And if you want to partner with us, we're always looking for partners. It does take a village, and we are our brother's keepers. We believe that. You can partner with us by going to patreon.com/studioteedance.
Awesome, awesome. Well, as always, we appreciate your energy and the positivity and the great things you're doing in the community. Appreciate you taking some time for us today.
Of course. Thank you.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.